There's no damage between our vehicles, though.
I don't give a bro. You
get out of the car. Get out.
Okay.
Get out of the car.
Okay.
Get out of the car.
I'm getting out.
This is Ryan Wingo, a state trooper with a tendency for unhinged violence. One of his earliest uses of unnecessary force occurred on the 10th of May, 2019. He was following a suspect when he rammed into a couple's vehicle and refused to be held accountable for his actions. Instead, he tried to make the driver's life a living hell.
Pull into the parking lot. Pull into the parking lot. 60 Knot Springs. Go ahead and send one of the normal units over here to the shoot factory. I had a car slam on the brakes in front of me. License, registration, insurance, sir.
Yeah, sure. Why are you pulling me over?
Because you were following me too closely and nearly ran into me.
No, I did not. You slammed on your brakes. You had no brake. You had no turn signal or nothing.
I had to turn around on a car that was speeding. I'm doing my job out here, sir. Give me your license.
You hit me. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll see you in court, dude.
Why was Officer Wingo doing donuts in the middle of a highway? Well, Charles Donner, the driver he just hit, was allegedly honking his horn at him, so he decided to pull a very ill-advised traffic stop. Officer Wingo was not ready to take any responsibility for his reckless driving, even if it meant violently escalating the traffic stop.
60 Knot Springs. I had a car following me too closely, nearly ran into me, turned around, got behind it, and it slammed on the brakes in front of me. I was unable to stop. I was 1038 between my own and his vehicle. No damage.
Is there sergeant out here too? Take it out and look at my car.
Hey, take a seat in the car for right now. We're on a traffic stop right now.
Hey,
okay?
You hit my car.
We're on a traffic stop right now.
Out here.
I want to see the damage done to my vehicle.
Give me a minute. We're on a traffic stop right now. Once I get done with my traffic stop, we're following too closely.
I was not following too close. Clearly you were. You hit me.
You stopped in the middle of a roadway, sir.
No, you
I didn't stop. I got over and I was in the lane.
You
trying
stopped
to
in the
speed
lane.
back up. No, I was
you
trying to
entered
speed
the-
back up.
Okay,
you
sir.
slammed on your gas.
Okay.
And you hit us.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I told you why I stopped you because you were following me too closely.
But I wasn't. But
okay.
We'll see in court.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
I sure do.
You don't need your ID.
Yes, I do actually for the accident report that you so want, sir.
Yes.
I do want it.
Okay.
You hit me.
There's no damage between our vehicles, though.
I don't give a bro. You hit me.
Get out of the car. Get out.
Okay.
Get out of the car.
Okay.
Get out of the car.
I'm getting out.
There's no need for that.
Why are you doing that?
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct, sir.
Ooh. Hey, call your dad.
There's no need for that. There's no need for cussing. There's no need to cussing.
Sergeant.
Stand up. Stand up.
I'm trying, okay?
Come on.
Officer Wingo had just lied over the radio, trying to create the impression that Donner was uncooperative and acting irrationally. As if that wasn't enough, Wingo returned to Donner's car in a half-hearted attempt to justify his actions.
Take a seat until you can calm down.
Why are you doing this?
Ma'am, there was no need for cussing me out. Until he can calm down and act like an adult, he's going to sit in the back of the car.
Let me explain to you. My husband has severe PTSD. Severe. He's a 100% disabled veteran. And he is. That's why I'm here.
You going to talk to me? You going to let me talk, or you going to interrupt me the entire time, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Until he can calm down and act like a human being and stop cussing me out for no reason. So I'm trying to explain to him what happened. But he doesn't want to let me talk, okay? So do you want to let me talk or not?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, 60 Knot Springs. I got disorderly subject.
Officer Wingo was effectively saying it was Donner's fault he was hit in the first place. He was at fault for getting upset, and it was his fault he was sitting in the back of a squad car in handcuffs. As you can imagine, Donner did not agree with him.
You gonna calm down or not?
Yeah. Yeah, because this is the biggest lawsuit you're ever gonna face. I want your badge number and I want your name written down for me.
Stand by. I'm 1050. I have a 1012 this time and be disorderly with me.
I'm not being disorderly. You hit me.
Calm down.
Just give me your information and let me go, and we'll be on our way.
Hey, 11, take 16. I'm coming under the bypass right now. I'm almost to you.
Okay. You gonna calm down or you gonna continue cussing?
I just want your badge number and your name.
You gonna? I'm asking you a simple question. So are you gonna calm
Sure,
down?
I just want your badge number and your name. That's all I want.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to ask.
And I said, sure, officer.
Okay. Well, you gonna continue cussing me out or not? Because that was that. And you're gonna say sure, then I'm not gonna have you sit out here and cuss me for no reason. There's no fit to. You're not incriminating yourself, sir. I'm just trying to ask.
And I already said sure. I just want your badge number. I just want your badge number and your name.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay.
This is gonna end horribly. Yep, see, I asked for it and I didn't get nothing. I love these cameras, man. And you, PD. Shut his door so now I can talk all I want, man. All you.
Westbound at Lancaster Hill, there's a contractor type.
You're a state trooper, you have no right to arrest me on a public road, bro. Wasn't on the highway, wasn't on the main road, you can go.
Unsurprisingly, Donner was still very upset and continued cussing. When other state troopers arrived, they tried questioning Wingo about the traffic stop, but of course, he continued lying.
I don't know if he has malicious intent. He's over here yelling and cussing me. Now I'm just trying to get his information, and he wants to start yelling and stop in the middle of the road for no reason.
I understand, but he was freaking out because you hit our car. That's why he was upset, was because you hit us. He wasn't meaning any harm. That's how he responds when he's upset. That's how he communicates.
Driver in the back seat, he started cussing me out, and I'm not trying to have him calm down the back seat.
But everything's good to go.
Yeah. He just wants to yell and cuss me for no reason, so I got him out and put him in the back seat.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was coming this way. I saw him riding my butt. I didn't really care. Car top two going 60. I'm on overtime. Turned around.
Right.
When I went to turn around, he slammed. Yeah. I had to turn around. I don't slam on brakes or anything. I hit my brakes, turn around. I knew he was riding my butt. Alright, so just turn around. Yeah. Turned around, and when I turned around, he starts laying on his horn. So I was like, okay. So you want to lay on your horn, I'll just pull you over and get closer. So when I turned back around to come behind him, he moves straight over from the inside lane to the outside lane, goes straight over and just slams on the brakes. And I'm just trying to get behind him, and he slams on his brakes. And I didn't even have my lights on at that point, but he just stops in the middle of the road. And I hit him right. This is all that's done between the vehicles.
What is it?
See where the dust is gone?
Just to move some dust. What about your car? Did he hit you in the rear? Okay, I heard someone was following you too close, so I didn't hit you.
No, he didn't. I hit him.
So you hit him?
Yeah.
Donner remained cuffed for 10 more minutes until a superior officer came to his rescue.
Yes, sir. Easier.
Although the state trooper did in fact ram Donner's vehicle, violently handcuff him, and lie about the entire encounter, Donner still received citations for following too closely and parking on the highway. In 2021, Charles Donner filed a civil rights lawsuit against Officer Ryan Wingo for his behavior. As for the officer, he would go on to kill an unarmed motorcyclist and shoot a protester, shattering the man's jaw in the process. Next, we're in Essex County, Massachusetts. On the 28th of April 2017, Joshua Gray, a self-identified private investigator, was pulled over by Sergeant James Harkins while he was tailing an assignment. Hoping to resume his investigation immediately, Gray stepped out of his car and tried to identify himself as a private investigator. The sergeant did not care.
You freaking brain dead jumping out of the car at a car stop? I don't care who you are.
I'm doing moving automobile surveillance. You've just screwed that up completely.
Yeah, you just got into an accident. I don't care what I screwed up.
I did not get into an accident.
Honestly, I don't give a shit what surveillance you're doing. This is a motor vehicle stop. I don't care if you ran a red light. I don't care what you did. It doesn't give you the right to do it. He's claiming you hit his car. Okay?
I did not hit his car.
Well, that's not my problem.
I have a dash cam.
Okay, that's great. You don't jump out of a car when you're on a car stop. It's an easy way to wind up dead, buddy. Think about it. Think about it for 2 seconds. You jump out of a car with me and my cruiser on a car stop. Brilliant. Close your door and wait.
You just hit me. You just hit me.
Close your door.
You just hit me with this door.
That's fine. Close your door.
You're being video and audio recorded.
Close your door.
Right from the start of the encounter, Sergeant Hawkins was visibly angry and confrontational all over a traffic stop that was most likely an insurance scam. This was the footage taken from the private investigator's dash cam. The driver of the white sedan is the person who contacted the police. This is the exact moment the alleged accident happened. As you can see, Gray did not hit anyone. It was likely a ploy to get the private investigator to pay for damages the insurance scammer had sustained much earlier. Regardless, the sergeant was about to return with a completely different accusation.
Alright, because you're so enamored in trying to follow a car, you caused another accident.
I did not.
Okay, whatever. He's claiming that you cut him off, causing him to drive into a signpost and had significant damage on his car because you're an erratic operator.
I did not.
Okay. Well, that's his claim. I'm going to let the other officers handle it because I'm on my way into work. Okay? But you realize how close you came to a serious incident by just jumping out of your car in a car stop. No normal person does that.
I'm a private investigator. I'm on pursuit.
It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Right
now, you're in a traffic stop. Because you're a private investigator, it doesn't give you the right to jump out of your car in a traffic stop.
All of a sudden, it wasn't a collision anymore. Gray had apparently caused the other driver to swerve into a signpost instead. Luckily for the private investigator, another officer would take over the investigation.
Where did your surveillance initiate, Peabody?
It initiated in a different town.
Okay. You do realize that you have to follow all traffic laws regardless of your private investigative status, correct?
I did. I followed all traffic laws.
How you doing?
Very good.
Good. It was my area where this happened. Saw the officer. What happened?
I'm a private investigator. I'm following somebody.
That's okay. Like, what happened with the car and everything?
Nothing. I just was following all traffic laws, and he claimed...
I'm sorry, I really can't hear you.
I was following all traffic laws, and then all of a sudden this guy was road raging on me.
All right. We got two conflicting stories, so he's saying you cut him off, which caused him to swerve, and he hit the fence, or he hit some object. Is that not what happened?
That's between him and whatever he hit. I did not see anything like that.
All right, is this your job?
Yes.
All right, just give me a minute. I'm just gonna get his information real fast. We'll probably be all on the way, okay?
Okay.
Following the intervention of the second officer, Joshua Gray was allowed to leave and continue with his investigation. Still on the East Coast, we head to Effingham County, Georgia. On the 21st of February, 2023, Officer Marquise Parker pulled over local resident Andy Harville for allegedly running a stop sign along Highway 17, an infraction he did not commit.
Good morning, I'm Officer Parker with the Guyton Police Department. Any reason you ran that stop sign right there?
What stop sign?
The one right there at Parker's.
The one that I sat at for like 5 minutes waiting for the traffic to go through?
You have your driver's license?
I do.
Alright, mind getting it?
Debit card.
I don't want that. Just give me a second, okay?
Officer Parker had just initiated a completely ridiculous traffic stop. Harville's dash cam showed him clearly waiting at the stop sign for more than a minute before continuing his journey along Highway 17. A traffic stop like this could easily lead to a fine or even a suspended license. Luckily for Harville, he had a dash cam.
Here you go, Mr. Harville. Please be more careful at the stop signs, okay?
I got you. Hey, man. You know I got dash cam, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
It's a stop sign right there. And if you have a dash cam, it'll show you running the stop sign. So, okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Yep.
Andy Harville was let go with a warning. Not long after the stop, Harville announced his bid to run for mayor of Guyton, promising to restore transparency to the city and its departments, especially the police. Our next case takes us to the Great Lakes State, Michigan, where an officer repeatedly violated traffic regulations. On the 31st of October 2022, a local Michigan man, later identified as Crew, captured an officer committing a series of traffic infractions on his dash cam, including crossing oncoming traffic, driving through the double yellows, and excessively speeding. After a few minutes, Crew caught up with Officer Montez and tried to go around him, but the officer wasn't having it and initiated a traffic stop.
Roll this window down for me. This one right here. Roll that one down for me.
Yeah.
So I can see in the back. It's tinted, sir. If there's not somebody in the back with a shotgun pointing at my face.
What do you mean?
What do I need?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm stopping you for a couple reasons, okay? So when you were behind me, you used your signal to change lanes.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I got it on dash cam. I got you on dash cam going over 75 down this road
That's
right
great.
here.
Yeah, and you were right behind me doing about 72.
You're not allowed to speed, just like I'm not allowed to speed.
I'm exempt
You're
from
not above
speeding.
No, you're not. Only in emergency circumstances. I actually know that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Can I have your license?
No lights, no emergency, no speeding. That's how that works.
Okay. Where'd you get your law degree at, man?
Where'd you get yours? Because clearly you don't know it.
I don't have a law degree.
Sure.
Where are you headed to? Okay, you still living on Stone?
Yep.
All right. Anything in the car?
Nope.
You don't carry a pistol at all?
A what?
A pistol? You don't carry any weapons? Okie dokie. Be right back with you.
Crew was right. According to Michigan state law, officers are only allowed to ignore traffic regulations when responding to emergencies or when in pursuit of a suspect. This was clearly neither. Officer Montez simply chose to ignore the law.
Where's your ID back? Here's your ticket. Let me write you for 10 over.
Because your radar wasn't on.
Well, I didn't do it on the radar. I paced you.
And I'll be talking to your supervisor about you speeding, see what he has to think
Great.
about that. Now go ahead and clarify for me. You said you have a special exemption to speed whenever you want.
Can
correct?
you get that ticket so I can explain it to you?
No, I don't need to explain that.
Why is that?
Because I don't need you to explain anything to me because clearly you don't know the law. You need to go back to your little school, buddy. Get a couple more weeks in and get a refresher course because this is...
Yep, you got 14 days to carry that, okay?
I got 14 days. Hey, see you.
Great, see ya.
Crew received a citation for speeding. A few weeks later, he contested the citation in court and filed a complaint against Officer Cole Montez, ultimately getting the citation against him dismissed. Down in Arkansas, a state trooper found himself in a battle of wits against a driver who wouldn't let him have his way. It all started on the 13th of November 2021, when a man, only identified as James, was pulled over by State Trooper Jackson for speeding, an allegation James vehemently rejected.
Howdy.
Roll us down all the way, man.
Why is that?
Roll down all the way so I can talk to you better.
We can talk, right? I mean,
roll it down all the way. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
what law is that?
Why are you starting this, man?
Well, you're telling me to roll my window. We can talk, right?
Yeah, roll it down more.
But why?
So I can talk to you better, man. I'm not going to talk to you through a crack like this. I'm not.
We can talk.
I'm not trying to be rude to you, anything like that.
I'm really not trying to be rude to you either, but...
So what's the deal? Why don't you want to roll it down all the way?
Because I don't have
you
to.
Want to. You're trying to be difficult?
I'm not trying to be difficult. Do you want my license registration?
Yeah, if you don't care.
What's the reason for stopping me?
First off, okay, I'm Trooper Jackson Little with the Arkansas State Police, okay?
I appreciate that.
The reason I'm pulling you over is speeding. You know how fast you're going?
I do.
How fast are you going?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I got you going 87 in the 65, man. That's a little quick.
I got this dash cam here.
Yeah.
And it records my speed.
Okay, how fast does it say you're going?
I'm not going to answer that question, but
okay.
I know it wasn't that. This is
okay.
Registration,
how fast
insurance.
Do you think you were going,
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
I'm really not trying to be difficult with you, sir.
So what's the deal then?
Well, what deal?
Like why are you just being so defensive and argumentative?
With what?
Everything I'm saying.
Well, I don't believe.
I'm not being cooperative. I roll on the window down. It's not a huge deal. I'd like to talk to you better. You know, you said
I think that we're talking fine though, aren't we?
We were, but
I just
it's not.
Well, hold on. Let's start over.
We're not going to argue.
I don't want to argue with you, but
okay.
let's start over.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
My name's James. You have my
nice
ID
to meet
here.
You, man.
And I just don't. The reason for the window, I'm not trying to be defensive or argumentative or anything.
Yeah.
I just don't like to have it all the way down.
Why's that?
I just don't.
Why is that, man?
I just don't.
Okay, okay. Everyone's different, I guess.
Everyone is a little different, yeah. If you like it down, I don't,
Okay.
James' refusal to roll his window all the way down kicked off a very lengthy back and forth on the side of the road.
So you don't think you were speeding?
I don't want to answer any questions regarding that.
Why not?
It's just...
It's not a huge deal, man. It's just speeding.
I get it, and I don't think it's a huge deal to not...
Something, you know, if you don't think you're going that fast, something could be wrong with your car or something, man. You know, you never know that.
It's 2021.
Nothing like that, man.
I'm not trying to be rude either.
I know you're being nice now, so I appreciate that.
Well, I feel like I've been nice.
Yeah, it's the deal is, man, we go, you know, if you give us signs by not being cooperative by the little things.
We're not cooperating?
Just listen. Let me talk, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Those little things can mean a lot sometimes, man. For all you know, you could be trying to hide something, anything like that. So those are just little clues. I'm not saying you are. Not accusing
Well, we're
of
just
anything.
operating within the bounds of the law right now, aren't we?
Say?
Are we just operating within the bounds of the law right now?
We are.
Then,
but those are just little clues, man. I mean, it's kind of weird when you don't want to roll your window down on the way. It's just a little weird, man.
It's a little weird that you're just demanding I do something. You said that you're not asking, you're telling me, and you don't have the legal grounds to tell me to roll my window all the way down. That's the only thing. That was a lie.
A lie?
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
Do I have to roll my window down?
I can make a bigger deal out of that. I'm not going to, though.
Do I have to roll my window down all the way? Is that a law?
Do what I asked, man.
Is that a law?
And if you think that's violating whatever, we can take it to court.
We can take that one to court. That is not a law that I have to have my window all the way down.
Like that. But like I said, it's speeding, man. It's not a huge deal.
And I understand that, and that's why I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, because you were telling me to do something that I don't have to.
I can tell you to do whatever I want. If you think it's violating,
you can tell me to do whatever you want.
If you think it's a violation of whatever thing you're talking about, we can take it.
Well, I don't think you violated anything right now.
Okay.
It wasn't just the window. James wasn't going to do or say anything he didn't have to. Instead of focusing on the alleged speeding, the window debate continued.
Why can't you just roll? Like what's so hard about just click?
Well, what's wrong with you said that so we can talk, but we're talking right now. So
there's nothing
what
wrong
other
with
reason is there?
I'm just curious, honestly, why you can't just roll it down all the way.
I
don't know why don't
I'm just curious of why you're so stuck on it.
It just blows my mind. Like, why can't you just roll it down all the way, man? Like,
It blows my mind that you can't let it go. I thought we moved past this.
It's just a little funny to me, man. I'm behind the whole cop thing. I'm just kind of curious why you won't do it.
I just don't think that I am legally obliged to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying beyond that, why don't you just want to? Like, what's the big deal? You see, are you afraid or what?
I like my window. Well, I think that, yeah, a man approaches my car with a gun and...
Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you or anything like that.
I fully believe that, you know, but I'm allowed to have my defenses up, right? Do you believe I'm going to hurt you?
No, I don't.
But you got your defenses up, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a natural
all the stuff
thing.
going on, I guess it's
Sure,
natural
yeah. I have nothing against you as a person.
Yeah, but
I'm just...
You gotta think, man, not every cop's a bad cop, so I'm not here to hurt you like that, man.
And I'm fully on the side of the police.
Yeah.
But I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I have my ways I gotta do things.
Yeah. I was just saying, behind the whole cop thing, I was just kind of curious why you didn't want to roll, like, behind the whole, I'm the cop, you're the, violator, whatever, just kind of curious why you didn't want to roll it down, so.
Yeah, I just like it where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Sure.
Anyway, man, just hang tight here, okay?
Sure.
Tired of the back and forth, Trooper Jackson returned to his car to file the necessary paperwork and make a decision.
Since we're beyond that, how fast was it?
I really can't answer that question.
Well, I'm not writing you a ticket, man. It's a warning, so I'm just curious what it says.
I understand, but there's a formality that's got to take place there.
What do you mean formality?
my right to remain silent on things.
I'm not going to walk back there and rewrite a ticket, man. I can promise you that. I'm just curious.
I can promise I won't answer the question.
You have my word. I'm not going to do that. I promise you. That's on my camera.
And you got camera?
I do.
Do you run body cam?
No, we run a body mic. So
okay.
See, we're troopers.
Yeah.
We don't go into houses, anything like that, really. So
right. You're
there's really no need for everything's on camera right here, so there's no need for me to have a body camera like this. But
I think the body cams help police as well as citizens.
Yeah, some state agencies have it.
Yeah, I think that
ours doesn't.
I get it. Yeah,
Arkansas is behind. Getting some, but do what?
Arkansas is just behind on everything.
I mean, something like that. There's been talks about us getting some, but like I said, we do just everything right here in front of the car. So I mean, there's some pluses and negatives too. I mean, like. It can help you in court, if you had a body cam right here to, prove something did not, like, if we were to go off and get in the fight way over there or something like that, that could help us out there. But
sure,
like I said, we're troopers, so everything's right here at the car.
Sure,
usually, but we don't go in the house and stuff like that. So
it makes sense.
But yeah,
it makes sense.
But yeah, man, what's your name again?
My name's James.
Okay, nice to meet you, man. I'm
you
Jackson.
Too.
Nice to meet you.
You too. What was your badge number?
587.
587. Is any of that going to be on the?
Oh, let's see. It should be. Yeah, name's right there. Badge number's right there, okay?
Perfect, man.
But yeah, besides that, man, I know that you don't think you're speeding. My radar said you were, but just be careful, okay?
Absolutely, and you too, for sure.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, not every cop's bad, man.
We're
here to keep you
I think the majority of police are good.
Yeah.
The saying goes, a few bad apples spoil the bunch.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bad case of what's happening.
Although Trooper Jackson insisted that the driver was speeding, he still let James off with a warning. Click the video on screen as I delve further into more cases.